They started the night off as strangers, but behind closed doors, things became stranger.
Hello, I'm Augustus Peders. In tonight's installment of Video Music, our determined filmmakers, the Modern Electric, continue their ambitious journey in making a music video each month. We find ourselves in a house party, complete with beer, disc jockeys, and of course, Spin the Bottle, in the making of Try to Pretend.
This is the first music video we shot with our brand new camera that we bought. We had been renting for all the other music videos. We didn't realize that when you turn on the slow motion effect, that there's no sound.
Yeah, you lose all.
Yeah, so we lost all the sound from the party that night.
We needed a couple in real life to play a couple on camera because we know we couldn't just pick two of our friends and just say, go make out violently. So it was really important to find a couple that was willing to be on camera and not camera shy.
Yeah, we're dating.
We've been dating for 3 years, a little over 3 years now.
4.
Yeah, almost 4. About 4 years now.
Yeah.
The making out was the easiest, obviously.
Super easy, yeah.
It's like more awkward doing stuff on camera or like in front of people, like when you're watching them watch, but my eyes were closed.
It got steamy.
Oh, I know. I was right there. I was a couple inches away with my camera.
We had to clean off the lens a few times.
It was like deja vu almost, because I can guarantee you there's been a handful of times before we started dating where we pretended like we didn't want to be around each other at some kid's house and we ended up making out in someone's back room when nobody was looking, so it was pretty familiar, if anything.
Yep.
Jake and Melissa, they did all their own stunts, basically, is the best way to put it. We had to have them fall out of the closet at one point when she like attacked him and they just fall through the door. I don't know how they didn't break each other's faces as they landed.
Yeah, they were doing it while making out.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
They were doing it while making out.
It was kind of weird, like falling backwards, because I remember we had to put a beanbag and fall through the door. We put like a beanbag chair or something there.
What do I think about kids making out? What kind of question is that, man?
They weren't kids.
Well, I'm 55. They were kids to me.
Uncle Mike, yeah.
Uncle Mike character.
That was his character in this video because Uncle Mike's a real thing outside of...
Yeah, Mike enjoys buying liquor for underage kids, which he's affectionately earned the nickname Uncle Mike. You know, the cool uncle that'll just, you know, it's a little hairy, a little sweaty all the time. It's totally cool with kids partying as long as it's under his supervision. You know, he's a cool guy like that.
I think I like the party, you know. That's what I like the most, the party.
Are you a partier?
No, but I go to them.
Were you wearing that shirt during the video at the shoot?
At the shoot, I mean, this is my everyday shirt. So, yeah. I probably, because, I mean, this is the shirt I wear every day, you know.
When you're partying, there's always a kid who's going to fall asleep and he's going to get drawn on by Sharpies. It always happens. So I just watched this movie, a Swedish movie, real highbrow, and at the very last frame, at the very end of the movie, it just said slut really big on the screen. And I guess in Swedish, that word means like end. So we wanted the last scene to say slut on ours. It's just like kind of a
double entendre.
That's what I forgot about.
Right,
someone wrote slut on Matt Burya's forehead. Oh man.
Yeah, I kind of wish they didn't use a permanent marker that night.
Did I write it?
Yeah, you wrote it.
Oh yeah, I did.
Well, people were drinking. Like, that wasn't fake beer. But in the beginning, when we were shooting the dancing scenes, not enough people were liquored up.
Yeah, you gotta loosen them up. So we eventually got them all dancing, and it looked really cool in slow motion. Like we played it back, we're like, whoa! Like we all look like we know how to dance. But if you would watch some of this in regular motion,
oh gosh, I can only imagine how embarrassing.
We're not all awesome dancers.
I think Mike broke the ice on that one because he was just fearless. He just went crazy, dude.
Mike has this dance, okay?
Outside of music.
Outside, he does this in real life all the time. Like whenever music comes on, it's time for Mike to dance. He does his move, And I describe it as, well, okay, first, there's two parts. He first starts playing hopscotch a little bit. He'll do a little hopscotch in place. He won't move, you know. And then he just starts, like, he's wiping dog crap off the side of his shoe and just smearing it back and forth. And that's basically how you do his dance move.
Do we have a name for it?
I don't know, some like wobbly leg,
The shit shoe. Everybody's doing the shit shoe.
Like, my signature move, when I move like this, I was in ballet from like 4 years old, so yeah, I've been dancing my whole life. And basically, it's when, you know, you move your legs in a squiggly spaghetti pattern. I don't want to give my secrets away, but that's basically what you do, you know.
Me and Garrett were trying to think of a DJ duo name, and for some reason, Daft Punk came up, and we're like, what about Raft Punk?
Yeah, so we got out our life jackets and we're like, Raft Punk. We had all the decorations, right?
Oh yeah,
like,
a lot of beach wear, maybe like a Corona promotional like poster.
Yeah, it worked out. We were Raft Punk. We charge around $600. We'll do your wedding.
Weddings, bat mitzvahs, bar mitzvahs, quinceañeras, and funerals.
We bought people beer. That was their payment for being in the video, you know. They donated their time basically, but they got to get drunk. The house wasn't trashed, but there was Jenga everywhere, there was broken guitar pieces everywhere.
Andrew WK would have been super proud.
In your lifetime, have you ever played Spin the Bottle?
I try to play Spin the Bottle as much as humanly possible, you know.
Well, between the band, between us four, when we're on tour, we always play Spin the Bottle, like, in between stops. It's just a good way to pass the time.
It's weird with no girls, but after time, like with anything, you just get used to it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We've become a lot closer as a band playing Spin the Bottle on tour.
Yeah, the rhythm section since then has been way tighter. I mean, really tight.
Don't